There we are, right, okay. So, yeah, they've nerfed a lot of the fidget spinner stuff, which is great for me because I felt like my game's delayed. Whether it has been, I don't know, but I have noticed that certain periods of time is better. 12 o'clock last night, I had to play some Rivals. The gameplay was so smooth and lovely. I got 2 quits as well. Silver Tournament, played a little bit yesterday as well. Earlier on in the day was much better than later on in the day. Again, later on in the day, everything was clunky, so whether it's just the servers, could be. It's EA we're talking about, guys. We know the situation. So anyway, what we're going to talk about today. So we need to do investments, see what's coming up, see what we need to do really to make some money over the next couple of weeks, I suppose. So we had Icon SBC yesterday along with Sergio Busquets. So again, a lot of people are probably very interested in this, and I am too. You know, Busquets is there for a while. Icon SBC not so much, but I want to try and do it. Haven't done the hero yet either, so I'm going to try and grind. We have had a lot of leaks though, guys, so obviously a lot of this is going to be in regards to leaks. So if you don't want to see it, I understand if you want to turn the video off. But again, it's so hard to avoid them these days. In some ways they're good, most of the ways they're bad, to be honest. I'd rather not have leaks and not know what's coming. Anyway, so we need to go over marquee matchups, which I haven't even looked at myself yet. And Scream Investing I've done a lot of, and I wanted to go there first. And League SBCs as well should be coming tonight, guys, in case you're living under a rock. We don't know what format they're going to be. We don't know if they're going to be different, but they're definitely not going to be exactly the same as the last lot we had. So let's have a look at what I've been up to then, and so you can still do the same things. Let's have a little look. Pick a different squad. The silver one's got a space in it. We're doing right in the silver tournament, better than I would have expected. Okay, so I've been investing in teams that could come up in screen, basically. So looking at Sunderland, because they're the Black Cats. We haven't got a lot, but we've got a few on the transfer list as well. Because we're trying to get them all at minimum, really. We didn't buy him. Diarra, what did we get him at? Okay, so 350 on bids. Again, that's what you need to be doing, guys. Don't pay any more just in case they don't come up. There's no guaranteed EA they're going to use them. But yeah, so 350 on commons, on bids. That's fine. 600 to 650 on gold res is fine as well. All bids, guys, right? Just mass bid. And that's one team. And that's gold res and gold commons covered. So do that with every single team, unless I say otherwise further in the video, which there might be one that's a bit more expensive. Man United. And there's Wolves. So again, we got a nice few of those. Oh, that's untradeable. Again, 600 for him, but 650 is fine, alright? Especially for a guy like this, 700 is okay because he's been in Evos already, and obviously he was really in demand at one point. He was really expensive. So again, you can look at certain players and think, okay, they got Evo potential, that's fine. It's all about low risk, high reward. There's no guarantees, guys. There's no guarantees they pick Wolves or Sunderland or anything. There's no guarantees to do anything. It's EA we're talking about, but just give yourself the option. Buy a couple of each from each team. Use one if you need to, or two, and then sell the rest. That's the plan. I'm going ham on this, to be honest, but again, you do what you want to do. Lincoln City. Devil in the club badge, of course, useful. This is silver then, so with silvers you're looking at 300 bids, gold res, silver res. Try and get them 300, and these 150 theoretically. If you want to pay 200, that's up to you, but 150 is really safe. I mean, you can sell it for 200 and make 30 coin profit. A card is not big, but you can do it. You could probably sell these for 400 and make 80 coins a card. Again, it's nothing, but again, it's low risk. It's all about low risk. Plymouth is another one. Pirate ship on the badge. Very inept. They've been used before as well. Same goes for these guys. 150 on a gold silver common and 300 on the silver rare. Okay, next team is Bristol Rovers. Again, a pirate on the badge. They haven't really got many silvers. So 300 silver rares and 150 again for bronze commons and rares, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so don't spend any more than that on bronzes. Again, still investable as far as I'm concerned. I've got a few more to do. Screamer's coming tomorrow, so just keep that in mind. I don't think we've got anyone in here. No, we don't have anyone in League 1. I couldn't see anyone anyway. There is always a potential for Napoli, I believe. I don't know why, though. But I've heard Napoli in the past has been one. I don't know the reasons, though, so I'm not going for them. Next team is Bundesliga. It is Wolfsburg. Okay, so same rules apply, guys. I think he's on trade. Let's have a look at him. He's already in my club, and he's on trade as well. I think I might have gone for silvers. Yeah, I did 300 res and 150 commons theoretically. But if you can go for the res with these guys, you're better. Because you might not be able to get a silver common for 150 from the Bundesliga potentially. Got League SBCs coming tonight as well, so try and get this stuff done today if you can. You got the women's team as well, alright? So don't panic and think, oh my god, this is only the men's. No, you got the women's as well. These are all going to be untrade, but the women aren't. I think we're on my transfer list as well. And yeah, you can see the idea behind that. Next one is 3 Liga, right? We've seen these before in past years with Scream. Hansa Rostock, again, pirate ship, theoretically. Couldn't get that many, but again, it's worth a look at. Same applies with these guys. They are a little bit more expensive generally. It's harder to get hold of them, but you can do it with a bit of patience. We need to get a few more. Look, we paid 350 for him, for example. Next teams then. La Liga. Levante, alright? Didn't get many, but a couple. Do I need to get more? Yes, theoretically, but we just see what happens. Valencia, another one you got to look at. Look, we've gone pretty well on Valencia. Again, we're looking at 600 to 650 for a rare, 300 to 350, preferably 300 for a common, and then silvers. You know the drill by now. Okay, La Liga's done as well. Have they got Valencia in here? They got Levante though. We need to look at a women's Levante then, right? Don't think there's anyone in... Oh, there is. Sorry, I lie. Albacete. It's like a bat, if you can see. I think that's the only team in here. There is a really random team, though, which I'll go into in a bit. I don't know if we've done these yet. No, we haven't, so we need to do them at some point. MLS, nothing. Neither is the NWSL. Nothing in there. I have got them written down, guys. Let's do that, is it? Let's do that and see what we need rather than me going through all these for nothing. I'm a bit under the weather in case you couldn't tell as well, guys. Let me check if I've missed anyone. No, not really. They're Man United, but we'll go to them last. They're going to be a bit awkward, to be honest, guys, right? So we're looking at Serie B, Sudamericana. Yeah, that's where we're going. So Serie B then, okay? Don't look in Calcio B. It's not there, guys. I've tried it myself already. Where is it? Or have they patched it? They've patched it. They still had Calcio B then, Serie down further away. And I was like, I can't find any Italian 2 teams. So it's this team, Virtus Entella. Now, I've done my research, right? I thought that looks like a devil, and it very much is, okay? So there's always a chance. Again, we got one. I think we just had him anyway, did we? Yeah, we did. Need to invest in him as well, right? Good little team to invest in. I don't know if they got silver players. Let's have a little look. Yeah, they got a couple of silver commons. Again, pick those up, 150. They haven't really got many players, to be honest. Unlikely to be used, but you never know. Sudamericana, then we got 2 teams in here. Always a chance, especially if they do come in League SBCs. We got America de Cali, again, like a devil's fork with a football player on it. We have one we haven't done the investment yet, alright? Same rules apply for every single team we look at. Vasco da Gama, you can spend a bit more, but I wouldn't. Again, it's got some kind of pirate-looking ship on the badge. So I've done the research, you don't have to, guys, right? So keep that in mind. And the last, one more actually. We got Austrian League. We got Wolfsburg. Okay, so they're another one we need to look at. Again, we got a couple. Same rules. Mainly bronzes in here. We're looking at 150 rares and commons. And that's that one. And the last one then is Manchester United. Now, I don't know if they're rumoured to be a marquee matchups. I can't remember if they're in the current one, but for some reason they're awkward to get hold of at the moment. We have picked up some, but it hasn't been easy. But spend a little bit more on Man United. $7.50 for a common. He's already in the club. $7.50. But what are they going for today? Well, there's bids of $8.50, so we're quids in anyway, right? So always look at the prices anyway. If things are a little, wow, what are they in? Are they in marquee matchups? We need to look at this. Who are they playing this weekend? Because they are flying. Either that or everyone just investing in Man United rather than everybody else, which will be really interesting. Playing Brighton. Maybe they're just investing in Man United rather than anything else. But, like, there's investments elsewhere. As I said, don't worry too much. I'm going to say you've got to get these on bid at $8.50 to $900 at the moment. It's not going to be easy, though. Just mass bid and get as many as you can. We've actually done quite well at $7.50, really. Again, it's low risk for us. Looks like the commons are cheaper than the res. But again, why they're so expensive, I don't know. Or we've maybe got an Evo coming up that fits a lot of United players. I don't really know. We do have the women's team as well, so don't forget that. We got a couple from there already. We haven't invested in it, but they are the investments for screen, guys. They are my predictions for where they might go. We got obviously Sunderland and Wolves, very likely. They like that game. Lower games, they've always liked Plymouth. They've always liked Lincoln City and Bristol Rovers. And then obviously off leagues, sometimes they like the Spanish game, Levante, Valencia, or they might like something a bit random, other teams from elsewhere. So that is that stuff talked about. Let's look at, give me a sec. Okay, my mate's not coming over. I didn't think he would today. Let's have a look at marquee matchups. Predictions, alright? Now these, just club stock, guys, right? We're not really seeing much go and happen with players, so just club stock is more than enough. Real Madrid, Barca, we're 100% expecting that. They have got Betis and Atletico down. Obviously, EA like to throw spanners in the works. Last week was a bit more as expected. Atalanta v Milan in the Serie A. Leverkusen and Freiburg. Feyenoord, PSV, that could be in, you never know. Look for a Dutch player if that's the case, to stock with a bit of Dutch. Napoli v Inter, Arsenal, Palace, Lens and Marseille. If you can get Dutch Eredivisie players, you're safe both sides if they ask for Eredivisie or Dutch. Sometimes they ask for the nation rather than the league if it's a smaller game. Lens, Marseille, Arsenal, Palace, I don't see that being in. Napoli, Inter is the other option in Serie A. So Real Madrid, Barca, Betis, Atletico Madrid, Atalanta v Milan, Leverkusen v Freiburg, Feyenoord v PSV in Eredivisie, Napoli v Inter against Serie A, Arsenal, Palace, Premier League, and Lens v Marseille. And remember, you've got the women's teams as well, guys, right? Don't panic too much if you can't get the men. You generally get a bit better profits on the men, but you'll generally pay a bit more for the men. So this swings and roundabouts, really. Just don't panic. Stock your club with what you got. Like, we're going to check, for example. Let's look what we got for Real Madrid, Barca, alright? Oh no, forget that. We'll do the Premier League first. Let's do Arsenal, Palace. This is just a prediction as well, guys. There's no guarantees these are the teams that are going to be picked. Again, we've probably got Nwaneri or Jesus we can put in, right? Not great, but one or two. Nothing really there. But we got the women's as well. Blackstenius at a push. We don't have Palace. So we could maybe do one or two, but I'm not going to go crazy, guys. I normally do a bit and I make a little bit of money, but it's just not really worth it. It's so minimal for a game that we don't even know is going to be definitely in there. It's not really worth it. Let's do Real Madrid, Barca then. I believe I've got quite a bit on the list as well. Just general, we got Fran in there really, Asensio, Gula, Ceballos, Huyson maybe. And we got the women's from both of these as well. We got Christensen. And then let's look at the women. Leah Alexandria, potentially. And we got Taletti, more than likely, in there as well. So we can always do that. Let's look at Betis. I don't think it's going to be in, to be honest. And Atletico Madrid. Again, we got the women's for the Atletico, not Betis. We got Sheila, Silvia Reese, Carmen Maneo. Could even put the 82 in as well, really. But again, I don't see this being a game they're going to use. Conor Gallagher, Barrios. Generally discard. Probably can put them in. Betis, we should have 1 or 2. Yeah, we got Gomez. He's 80 pace, so could be good for Evos. Riquelme, don't think he's in relation to Juan because he's a different nation, but he might be. Amrabat, definitely can go in. So that's our game covered. So again, just cover yourself, guys. Don't be scrambling at the market trying to buy players, especially when it just comes out. You'll normally get a bit of inflation when the game, when the marquee matchups drop, so just keep that in mind. But Gamma Calcio then, Atalanta, De Ketelaere, not really much going on there. Milan. They never really ask for like one from each either. It's always one from either club. Again, we got Fofana. We got a random bronze. Whether he could go in is debatable though. And we do have a Nkunku if we really needed to. Again, we don't need to panic. We've also got the women, I believe, have we? No, I don't think we have, because I think they've only got Juventus and Roma, yeah. Okay, so maybe we need to get a bit of that, but I'm not too concerned, guys. Yeah, just not that worried. We've got enough to complete an SBC at a push. And obviously, when you do a pack at a time, there's always a chance you pull one from marquee matchups. Leverkusen Freiburg then. I say I can only apologise, but my voice has been a little bit under the weather. We have Makengo only, and we have Tillman. So we might need some of them. But again, I'm inclined to not say that's going to be a featured one. It might be one player from either club, or we might actually get it might just ask for Bundesliga players at this rate. Leverkusen women's, again we got Tarani, so we're sorted. Freiburg was the other one, we got women on that as well, but we haven't got any. Okay, Feyenoord v PSV then. Let's go back to Serie A actually. Let's do Napoli v Inter. Good chance that's in, to be honest. What are they under us now? There it is, SSC. Spinazzola we got Politano, definitely. The other two are alright as well, we could put in. Inter. What are they called? Lazio. Lombardia, of course. Boni, Bisek, again, good for Evos. But we have got Fratesi and Carlos Augusto. We know there's no women. And Lons Marseille, we're up, yeah? I don't see us being in, to be honest. I go Paxi out, Nadir can go in, Agud, plenty in there. Just club stock, guys, don't go too crazy. Because they might not come up. They might throw spanners in the works like they have been. Eredivisie then, we'll look at the teams anyway, but I don't think it's going to be that specific. Feyenoord versus PSV. Imagine we got something. Yeah, we got Dest and Boadu, right? But I don't think you're going to ask for that anyway. They're probably more likely to ask for this. I doubt it'll be both. It'll be one or the other. Either Dutch or Eredivisie. You know, we got plenty of silvers from Eredivisie. And Soetelo as well. Who's not Dutch. If they ask for Dutch, again, we should have plenty in the club. You know, players from different leagues. Him, Van der Beek. So yeah, that is marquee matchups covered. That's what I do, just club stock, right, guys? Don't think too much into it. Okay. And then the last thing we need to cover before we do Rivals Rewards, not that there's much. We did get 15 points, we're now in Division 5. It's not going to be anything crazy, but again, we need to talk about it. We need to show you the rewards, and they're probably going to be trash. They are buffing them if you haven't read, which is great because at the moment it doesn't feel rewarding to play. So yeah, they needed to do that. Okay, in terms of League SBCs then, alright? My work has already started. I watch a guy called Nanik, right, and I love him, and he's great, but he's quite adamant that League SBCs are going to be the same. I think they are going to change, but we did do a club stock anyway. Doesn't look like, does it? We got 1 or 2 on the list as well, I believe. Sudamericana and Libertadores, because they've been in the last 2 years, and they get expensive. Libertadores especially, look, we've done a few, right? I don't think these were cheap, though. I haven't dreamt it. Yeah, 450 for a common. 700 for a rare. And that was what we were looking at. I haven't done it for a few days. I don't know where we are with it, okay? But I have a feeling, I've done some bronzes, as you can see. Silvers. Again, just don't pay too much, guys. Don't go crazy. You'll be all right. But again, it's a good investment if it comes off. But I have a feeling they're not going to do that this year. I think they're going to change it. Now, my thinking is, are they going to go with the LPF, right? I know you might think, why? Look at this now, okay? Look at a lot of these teams, yeah? These teams last year were in those other leagues, Sudamericana and Libertadores. Boca Juniors, for example, is a big one. And River Plate and Racing Club, right? So I've actually stocked with LPF. A lot of these teams were in a different league last year. So I've stocked with LPF, okay? So let's look what we've done. We've done a lot. Some of the list as well, okay? This is a risk, but again, it's low risk. 350 bids on a common. 350 bids on a common. 650 on a rare. Same there. I don't know if we've done the silvers or whether they were already in the club. They might have been. I'm sure we've done Fabra. Or we've packed him twice, maybe. Yeah, so we went for golds on this one. Again, there's a chance. Now, it's hard to predict what they're going to do, right? But if you can get anything, as the prices we spoke about earlier, 150 common, silvers, 150 bronze rares and commons, 300 silver rares, 300, 350 gold commons, and 600, 650 gold rares, right? If you can stock your club from all the leagues, if you've got plenty of money, again, they might put women in this year. Barclays, WSR is a chance. All these leagues are a chance. Every single league, all right? Now, if you can invest in some of that, get one of each player. Again, you're safe. You're not overpaying for anybody, and there's a chance that they're going to be used this year. Again, I don't think we're going back to the old format, which is such a shame because that was so amazing when we had the player at the end of it, repeatable, had to do each team from each league. Like, I would love that back so much. That would light the fire of passion back for this game again, but I don't see it happening, guys. We're probably sticking with the same format, but I think they're changing the teams around a little bit. I think that looks like what it's going to be, all right? From what I'm hearing. But again, every single league, like, we probably haven't got anyone from here. Like, that means we need to go and find some, potentially. Yeah. Again, I don't see it, though. I think there's only one team in there, is there? Yeah, they ain't going to be in, though, right? So if there's one team leagues, they're not going to be in. There's another one like that as well. Ukraine, is it? Yeah, unlikely for Ukraine to be in. So look at the league first and see how many teams are in there. Like them, no. Yes. You need to have a full league, more than likely. Like them, probably not as well. I don't think they're going to do that to us. That would be really harsh. Unless they go with teams rather than a league, which would be really interesting. But I can't see that happening. So keep that in mind then, guys. Check every league. Club stock, prices I just mentioned. You should be fine. Worst thing happens. They don't come, or they're going to release them in batches and they might be different. Like, don't panic. You've paid minimum. The chances are you can sell them a little bit higher anyway. You're not going to make bank on them, but you'll make a little bit of profit. Or you can throw them into SBC if you really want to as well. Marquee matchups, always just mix it up with whatever it doesn't ask for, really, once you get the chemistry and stuff. So, yeah, that's my advice on that bit. Okay, Rivals Rewards then. Again, nothing crazy, guys, right? We haven't been grinding. I checked last night, like 12 o'clock in the night in the UK, and I was like, oh my god, I got 10 points. I thought I had none. I was like, I'll play 2, why not? Gameplay was so smooth. I had 2 quits, and then got Division 5 as well, which I didn't really want to get to, but lo and behold, we're there. Again, 15-point rewards. I guess all untradeable, but it could be something in there, you never know. 1 of 380 plus then. Oh, nice. $85 2-ram. We take that. We did have him. I think we put him into SBC. Oh, wow. That's fodder for the icon on your SBC, let me tell you. And again, everyone says it's situational. It doesn't matter what rewards you get. Like, because I've been finishing Elite 1 most weeks in squad battles and having absolute rubbish. So it's true. It doesn't really matter what you where you finish, what you do. Sometimes you get better rewards elsewhere. Premium Go Pack in, untradeable, sorry. Nicola Pepe there. Nothing really else. I doubt we're going to get a Wogo from this pack, but you never know. So yeah, final pack, 10,975 plus. It's a board, or tunnel we call it. A Bastoni? No, it can't be, it's too high. A Chirby? Yeah, a Chirby. Got Kundananji in there though. Again, nice little player. Swap in tradables. Okay, we got 3, and we got 1 space left on the list, which is not good, guys. The list is getting full, and that's why it's starting to get a struggle for me to keep investing in these players. We got nothing on the previews. And that's that then. It pretty much wraps up the stream and the video. But again, be prepared. We saw one. Oh, nice little buy that was. Who is it? Lee Evans. So he's a comedian, isn't he? I do know the player as well. Let's have a little look. He's been up and down a bit, so don't know why he's getting a bit price fixed. But let's find out why. Is he still up there? Nah, see? Got to take a profit when you see it, guys, right? He's doing 200 coins now, I think. Oh, 250. Sorry, I lie. 250. Wow, 1,000 coins more. So we took a profit where we could. We just show you my transfer list as well. We did early investments in Team of the Weeks, went terribly wrong. We paid too high for them, but it's coming round. They're starting to get there. I think we packed these two. Yeah. We did invest in 88, so at 12 grand, which was magnificent because they're about 18 yesterday, 16.5 today. As the weekend goes and Scream comes in and we get better stuff, it should be really good. Same with these, around 12 grand roughly, 13 for him, and the rest was packed. 84s, 86s we packed. 83s got plenty of them. They might have their day, who knows. And then yeah, clubs, you know, look, Wolves. Do we miss anyone else? We have got Mallard there, United. Potentially looking at that. Another Wolves. Sunderland. And we got some LPFs here as well. Anyone else? Yeah, we got more Sunderland. Obviously Libertadores. Do we buy him? 450, a little bit higher than we wanted to pay, but again, there's a good chance that comes tonight. We're not going to lose much coins if it doesn't, put it that way. LPF, nobody's investing in this. Nobody expects it, but it could be there. That's all I'm saying. Wolfsburg, Plymouth, Lincoln, Hansa, Rostock, all the teams you're talking about, guys, I'm not lying to you. This is what I'm doing. Bristol Rovers, Wolfsburg, and yeah. And then we got, like, obviously, these I paid way too high for, but they are starting to rise a little. Again, we made big mistakes there. Lima's rising all the time, slowly but surely, up and down, but rising. And yeah, that will be the stream. That'll be the video, guys. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. For more, I'm going to try and get back and do some more. And obviously, follow me on Twitch as well. I'll be publishing that in a sec to Twitch, and then I'll be uploading that to YouTube as soon as I can. But I appreciate you all coming in. Hopefully you're learning something. Hopefully you watch this in the next 2 hours before content and you've got time to invest. I'd like to do these things earlier, but just hasn't been possible this week. But I want to try and get on a bit earlier and do this stuff with you and show you what I've been doing. But yeah, let me just take a quick look at the market before we go. Just show you what I've been doing and to show you it works. So EFL League 1, Lincoln's a harder one, but Plymouth's alright. No, wrong one. 300 there. And then we're mass bidding, right, on Plymouth players, okay? 300 on the res, 150 to 200 on commons, but preferably not 200. All right? Show you they are there. You do win some, you do lose a lot. But again, the more you bid on, the more chance you got of winning some. So, yeah. So it's all a numbers game, guys. We got 58k. We're going to try and invest a good portion of that into stuff. All what I've mentioned in the video, that is the plan. So might be back again tomorrow. Who knows? Appreciate you coming in, and thank you very much. Again, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Comment with what you're investing in for Scream, and subscribe, because yeah, I haven't got many. And then follow me on Twitch for more, because I will be back very soon with more good stuff that's going to hopefully make you some money, and me, of course. Cheers, guys.